So if you were somebody who was very attractive, not academic at school, like struggled with school, and maybe didn't have very much support around you, whether that's family or friends, and you saw that as a way to like alleviate your life into just getting money quickly.
Why doesn't she marry rich?
It's not that easy.
It's not that easy compared to uploading a video.
If you're an 8, 9, or 10 girl, those girls, if they go 20 years older, what the hell? They'll have so many guys lined up to date them. I could marry a 50-year-old right now.
Even if they have no money.
Do you want a wrinkly?
Do you want money? You're talking about.
Do I want to be on the internet naked forever? Which one? If I was that desperate, I would pick. But
at least you feel like you have a barrier, like keyboard warriors. You would feel potentially protected by the internet because you're away from them. They don't have access to you.
Protected at what cost? Because most women who go through this, like the mental health is through the roof. Like most people that do it, most people that are in don't want to be in. I think that the average death rate for women in porn is like 36. Corn. It's like 36. So they're not living happy lives. Like again, fast money, slow problems.
Do you know what? I feel like in 2022, there's women that don't want to be in the industry of corn and OnlyFans, but there's actually women that want to be. Dude, this is that they actually enjoy their job.
They do. They're addicted to attention.
And I'm saying not everyone's coming from even fact of like, has no family or what have you. Like, some people have come from established homes and it's something they enjoy doing.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to work. They'd rather take the easy way out than get a job like men do or like anyone else does.
I think as well though, a lot of jobs nowadays, they're seeing the pay comparison to say like an engineer to saying working a month on OnlyFans, and they're saying, why am I studying for a degree where I could literally just get shirtless in a second and
self-respect?
Earn like, I guess, but then at the point, it's literally like, is self-respect more than 6 figures at this point? It's like, what is self-respect at that point?
Do you know why it is? Yeah, because you have to think, everybody's thinking short term. Yeah, in the long term,
100%.
if you look at our athletes, for example, most athletes after retire, most of them will retire around 30. I think it's 80% of them go broke. So you're talking about these OnlyFans people who make a vast amount of money. Without building the mentality of how to manage that money, you're going to lose that money. So then you're effectively in a worse place than you started. So then at least if you have your self-respect, you've got a basis or a foundation to start from. If you go into OnlyFans, put yourself out there, lose your social capital and your respect, and then you're broke as well, you're just the biggest loser in society.
And it's legacy. One day you're going to be 70. 60. Yeah. Like we're going to live to be 90, most of us. What's the second half of your life going to look like? Probably alone if you did OnFans.
100%.
Oh, okay. That's very shocking.
Why?
Okay. Let me ask the men. Let me ask the men. Would you wife a girl that does OnlyFans?
There's no point even asking me that question. That's a joke.
Okay. Yes or no?
Nah, never.
Wife a girl that does OnlyFans?
Not for me, no.
Wife a girl that does OnlyFans?
Don't wife girls, babes. I didn't think it was very wife girls. No.
I thought so. I don't want to assume. I don't know. Ish, wife a girl that does OnlyFans?
No.
Oh, would you wife a guy that does OnlyFans?
Just because of my standards, though. But I'm trying to play devil's advocate just to keep. But honestly, like for me, I want it at least for me like very intimate, and for me it loses its intimacy if everyone else has seen everything else that is my prized possession. Not my. That sounds really weird, but like, do you know what I mean? Like it's your human companion. So like, if I know my human companions, just everything is everywhere. It loses intimacy because like you think like. I'm not naked in front of you lot, but I'd be naked in front of my man. Like, do you know what I mean? I think it just loses that for me. Yeah, that just for me personally. But obviously, other people have different. Like a lot of people in our age now have open relationships because they don't need that intimacy. But for me, I like knowing like the only person who's seen my man's clothes off is me, and vice versa. But other people don't really care. It's literally just people's standards.
The less there is of something, the more valuable it becomes. So if the thing is given out to everybody, again, it holds no value. Like who wants something that everybody has? It's like most people buy brand new phones. You don't go to the shop to buy a second-hand phone. You want something brand new. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, I think. I understand where everyone's coming from, but the fact of the matter is the option is there for them. You know, we live in a day and age where there's plenty of opportunity to make money. Whether or not it's the right choice or not, that comes down to what you believe in, and so on and so forth. But I don't like to downplay anyone's hustle because it's been done to me a lot of time. Yeah. So people look at me and think, oh, you're a professional footballer, okay, but that's easy. You just kick a ball around. That's another. When it's not, it's actually a lot that goes into it. So whether or not I agree with being on hands and being or this and the other, but I still feel like they are working for it, and if there's a market for it.
So I have a question. How many years did you train to be a professional footballer?
No, it's a great question.
I mean, I started. My dad started training me at the age of 6.
So most of your life,
and then I got scouted at 12, and then 16 until most of my life I've been doing it. Yeah.
How many years did Bad Baby train to do OnlyFans and make $1 million in a day?
She's doing OnlyFans.
Yeah. She did on her 18th birthday. She's made like $32 million.
Yeah. She made $1 million on the first.
She made 6 million the first hour.
So question: how many years did she train for that?
It might have been a hidden skill.
I mean,
her parents would be going to jail if that was a hidden skill that she was training for.
Yeah.
Right. But no, that's a fair point. She probably didn't have to train for it. But the fact of the matter is, she saw the opportunity to make $1 million in a day, and she took it. Now, the repercussions of it, like he was saying, most people don't think about that because we live in a society where we're so prone to we're so drawn to making fast money.
Well, they think the money will keep coming, and that's what we're seeing now with this because, like this is from Yahoo Finance. The UK economy shrinks in April as households struggle against the cost of living. In the US, US weekly jobless claims or housing hits 13-month low. Biden under pressure as U.S. inflation hits 8.6%, the highest in 40 years. So there's recession coming.
Yeah.
And
that's why everyone, I think, wants quick money because it's like, it's going up, but like the jobs like an engineer, a nurse, this and that aren't going up. So people are saying like, why am I studying 3 years for something that I can't
Not really. This girl was making $86,000 a year. That's
what is she doing?
A nursing. Yeah, the girl was a nurse. She quit.
The US, right?
Yeah. But that's still good money in the US. 86,000.
Our nurses don't get that here.
No.
So they're not
it's government funded here as well.
Right, but what I'm saying is it's people with high paying skilled jobs that are leaving that to do OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And the problem is long term, like what does this do to them?
Well, the thing is if you already got a high skill already and you go OnlyFans, when the recession comes, I'm going back to my high skill job.
Who's gonna hire you?
How are you going to know? Why are you
They're going to do
why
background checks, surely.
Did you say how are you going to know?
It's everywhere.
How are you going to find me?
You're on the internet.
There's going to be...
Yeah, but my handle's different to my real name. And why are you subscribing to my channel?
Well,
that's on you,
but but this is what you don't understand. Like, companies are going to find ways to track faces. That's going to be a new industry, is finding people's shit online because they don't want to hire people that are a liability. If we hire you and you're, like, front-facing towards customers, you're a liability.
Yeah.
My parent, like...
Fair enough. I mean, what I do doesn't require me to be searched like that, so I've never thought. My
you didn't think that was the point.
That's nothing.
But my handles are very different to my name on paper. So yeah.
Are you talking about? Do you have an OnlyFans?
No.
Okay.
Why are you smiling at that?